Welcome to Yap's Money Live Show. Thank you for your interest and your support to this show. Today, I'm going to talk about Warren Buffett. I'm going to talk about Warren Buffett's advice is bad for growing your hard-earned money. Now, you see, Warren Buffett do not need further introduction. Warren Buffett is also famous for promoting concentration of the asset as his key investment strategies. He believed that he should focus on a few stocks, and that kind of concentration will decrease his investment risk. So, if he is doing so well with this such a concentration strategy, shouldn't every one of us follow him or learn from this particular strategy? But the truth is that this concentration strategy may be good for him, but it is not for everyone. Why do I say so? For this strategy to work well, you would require to fulfill two main conditions. Number one, time factor. For it to work, one person needs to spend at least 8 hours a day to make it work. You see, Warren Buffett, he can do it because he has the privilege of spending every single hour of his day managing his investment. Basically, investing, as you know it, is his full-time business. It would be a financial disaster for the middle class to apply this strategy to concentrate their investment asset, because many of the middle class do not have the privilege of time as Warren Buffett has. The second factor is the expertise factor. For it to work, for concentration strategy to work, one needs to be an expert in stock investing. You see, for Warren Buffett, he has vast experience and he has vast expertise in investing, which was gained over more than 50 years of time. And he also has been supported by a team of experts to help him to make investment decisions. See, if you are not an expert in investing, you are not in the investing profession or business, you are taking a lot of risk when you invest a lot of money into just a few stocks. So, before you apply Warren Buffett's investing strategy to your personal money, make sure that you know what does it take to succeed using his strategy. And also, you need to make sure that you have what does it take to succeed. So, if you know that you don't have those conditions, the two factors that I mentioned just now, I would think diversification using strategic asset allocation is still the best strategy to grow your money with high certainty. In this section, I will answer the question that I received from the viewers. Now, I have got questions from Mr. Louis. Mr. Louis is from Ipoh. He asks, after contributing to my insurance policy for 20 years, I discovered that the policy surrender value now is less than what I have put in all this time. Why is this so? Now, you see, Mr. Louis, there are quite a number of reasons why this outcome happened. Okay? I can only share with you a few reasons. See why is this happening. The first reason is that the riders on your insurance policy. If you have many riders for protection benefits, then you need to pay quite a lot for the insurance charges, and that will also deplete your surrender value. Now, the second reason could be the underlying investment factor. Now, you see, over the 20 years, it depends on the performance of the fund that you have selected. If the fund that you have selected for your investment-linked insurance is not performing well, then chances are the surrender value also will be very low compared to the money that you put into. The third reason could be automatic premium loan, APL interest. You see, over the 20 years of you paying this insurance premium, there could be certain period whereby you forget to pay the insurance premium. That's where this APL interest kick in, and the interest rate is very high. It can go as high as 8% interest. So that's why your surrender value could be depleted by the interest charges as well. So you see, life insurance is never an effective vehicle for you to save or invest your money. There are so many hidden costs or unexpected charges that kick in. So if you buy life insurance only for protection objective, there will be no such issue as to how much surrender value that you will be getting. If you want me to answer your most burning questions about investing, about money, about wealth management, please email me your question or WhatsApp me your questions. Now, I have a question from Adrian. Adrian is from Kuantan. He asked, what are the mistakes that people make when they plan for their retirement? Now, you see, today I want to share the top 3 mistakes that people make when they plan for their retirement. The first mistake is that there's no proper financial plan. What do I mean by that? You see, without a proper financial plan, you won't be able to tell what is the optimal retirement living expenses that you can afford to. Say whether it's 5,000 or 6,000. So if you don't know whether you can afford to spend 5,000 or not, chances are you may overspend. No? And you may spend 10,000 and then your retirement asset may not last you too long. Okay. Number 2 situation is that it could be that you may underspend. Okay. Then you end up that you are not enjoying quality retirement. Okay. And they still leave behind a lot of asset. The second mistake that people commonly make is that they don't grow the money optimally when they retire. A lot of them put their money into fixed deposit and that money will be subject to inflation risk. You see, at 6% interest rate, your money will become only half after 12 years. Okay, so that is a very important and major risk to retirement asset. The third mistake that people normally make is that they settle all the loan they have, including some very reasonable interest rate kind of property loan. So when you settle all the loan and you are retired, you don't have any income anymore, you can't get a new loan from the bank anymore. So what I would suggest you to do is that you should keep the loan while the interest rate is still rather low and use the money that you have to get better investment return elsewhere. What's important is to make sure that you have enough cash flow to settle or to pay loan repayment amount. You see, it's hard to live without active income when you are retired. It is worse if your retirement asset is not growing optimally. So I would suggest that you don't stop growing your money with high certainty when you retire. Okay? Try to grow your retirement asset. When you have a better growth in your retirement asset, you can enjoy a better lifestyle. And guess what? It also will help you to keep your brain active as well. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to learn more on how to grow your money with high certainty, please visit my website. I will be very glad if you are able to apply my ideas into your personal wealth. But if you need any assistance in applying my ideas into your personal wealth, please feel free to WhatsApp me. I'll get our wealth manager to help you. Now, if you find the video is useful, please comment, share, and like. Have a great day. Hey there, if you like my video, please remember to subscribe to my channel.